What is up, Strike Squad? Today's gonna be a little different. We're gonna talk about being hard stuck in Emerald. So, Emerald is a hot topic right now. There's a lot of people who have a lot of opinions on it. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out with the LP gains, the fact that you have people who are brand new to the game getting placed in Emerald. You have Smurfs getting placed in Emerald. You have people who were high plat last season in the lower side of Emerald, MMR wise, and then you have people who were low diamond also in Emerald, and then you also have people who were high gold and like low plat mixed in there too. So there's this giant disparity of like skill in the actual rank because of the way that Riot kind of put the MMR in. And I'll change our view here real quick. Probably to this. This is fine. So what does this mean? Well, what this means is it can be really hard to win games. And there's a lot of Smurfs. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's probably been a Smurf in 30 to 40% of my games. I've gone through a lot of them, and there's almost always a new account, assuming it's a Smurf due to their performance or the fact that like the game doesn't go well, so they just throw because they don't care, or it's a secondary account. I'm not sure. There are a lot of Smurfs, right? Don't let anybody tell you different. But the truth is that like when I look at my situation, right? I have 62 wins. I have played probably at this point like 120 games. I have bounced between Emerald 4 and Emerald 3 three times, almost four. And I started the season, I got placed in Plat out of promos. So we climbed to Emerald in a couple weeks. I think it was a week or two. Now it's, right, it's the beginning of March. So it's been 2 months. Now, the goal is to get Diamond by the end of the year. I mean, hopefully we can climb even higher. But we have to be honest with ourselves as players, and we have to be honest with ourselves, like, about what allows you to win games in League of Legends. And that's multifaceted. So the first thing is that, like, there are a lot of Smurfs. The Elo is messed up. The MMR is messed up. The LP gains are messed up. I don't want to focus on any of that. And I fell into a rut for probably a good week where I was reading articles and going on Reddit and watching videos, and I'm like, yeah, the system's messed up. The system's messed up. But the truth is that then you just get into this mindset where it's like, well, it's not me, it's the game. But even if it is the game is the game, right? If you don't like the game, don't play it. Or if the game is hard because it's not balanced correctly, like it sucks, but it's just the reality that we live in. So we have to focus on the things we can do better. Now, with that being said, I can think of two things like off the top of my head. First off is that like I really hope in these next videos that I put out, you guys see me making like an effort to really be more positive with my teammates. I have open chat in certain instances and been like, what the heck are you doing? That was dumb, yada yada. Nothing insane. I'm not saying anything bannable or racist or sexist, but it's like realistically, if I'm gonna type and I'm not gonna turn my chat off, I need to make sure that whatever I'm saying to my teammates is good job, nice try, we're gonna win this game, it's easy, everybody just relax, we got this, right? Like it needs to be positive encouragement, because otherwise, if it's not that, if it's me questioning someone's build, how they're playing the game, the decision making that they're doing, I'm statistically making it harder for me to win games. And I know that's something that like I've touched on in other videos, but I want to be the first one to say that like I'm still working on that and I'm not perfect. So I'm going to try to be better, but I don't want to set a precedent on the channel or with you guys where like it looks hypocritical, you know, where it's like, oh, well, you know, Strike said that I shouldn't do this, but I watched his VOD and, you know, he's talking in chat. That guy, ooh, he's got to keep an eye on him. You know, so I just want to be honest and kind of genuine and forthright with you guys, so that way like as I develop and get better and I really focus on myself improving, I hope that it's like something you can learn from, you know, like, and then like long term, this kind of goes into the other thing I wanted to talk about with you guys, which is like, what is this channel for, right? This channel is for documenting my improvement, for helping people learn the game, right? Eventually, I have aspirations to be like a coach. I don't think I'm completely there yet, so I am practicing, right? But at the end of the day, like, if I get to diamond using these strategies, using this kind of mental process, using the things that I'm posting, the tips, the tricks, and you guys can watch that, and then like let's say that that happens, and then I get to masters or something else, like that would be a huge accomplishment, and what a great opportunity for people to see the progression and to see how I got better and potentially help that inform how they could get better. Um, so I just kind of wanted to make this video to talk through those things. I think it's very, very, very easy, especially with the multiple accounts, the smurfing, and a lot of the stuff that goes on in League with the trolls and people typing and people just blowing up and mental booming. It's so, so easy to look and be like, hey, like I didn't win these games because of my team, or I didn't win this game because of my team, or team. But the truth is that, like, I mean, this Mordekaiser game is a perfect example. I was the strongest person on my team. At one point, I was 8-3 in this game, and we lost because I didn't leverage my lead correctly because I let 4 other people get to me, right? I let 4 other people distract me from playing the game I should have played. Now, maybe the game's unwinnable, right? Maybe I don't win that game, but I definitely didn't give myself the best shot because I didn't perform the best. I didn't do my best, right? So with that in mind, I kind of just wanted to take this, short little video to talk to you guys about, like, I want this channel to be about self-improvement. I don't think we're hard stuck, Emerald. I do think we'll keep working on things and we'll get out of here. Um, but I also don't want you guys to look at me and be like, oh, well, he's a hypocrite. This is a bad example, right? So I'm probably going to make another video specifically about like what I want the Strike Squad and Strike Gaming to develop into. Um, but as always, like, I really appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments, the likes, all of the subscribers, everyone on the Strike Squad. Like, it feels really, really good that we just started this so shortly, and like we're already at 100 subscribers, and I know other people get to like 1,000 or 5,000, but I'm really happy about it. So thank you. And I know that this wasn't as much a tip and trick and more of just like a little talk, but I will see you guys in the next one.